Hollywood Goes Country as we honor Vince Gill.
Well, thank you very much. It was fun to hear my entire life put out in about 45 seconds. It's a lot of years. I moved here as a 19-year-old kid, as an aspiring young musician. And I don't know if it's the smartest thing I ever did, but it was by far the luckiest thing I ever did. I came out here with a banjo and a guitar to sunny Southern California to try to make it. You talk about one of your all-time not brightest moves. That would probably be one of them, but I was inspired by Steve Martin. I saw that Steve Martin came out here and made it as a banjo player. But the two things or three things that I never took into consideration was I could not act. He was a better banjo player than me, and he was funny. But anyway, I came out here as a young kid, and like I said, I made so many friends. I think that's, if I could have a greatest accomplishment, it would be the friends that I've made along the way. I'm surrounded by people that have been a part of my life from day one. First of all, my oldest daughter, my first daughter, was born here in Southern California in Torrance in 1981. My daughter Jenny is here with us today. And she is also equally as inspired and gifted as wanting to be musical. And I have the greatest hopes for her future. She's brilliantly talented and much better than I was at age 30. But I'm glad she's here with her husband Josh, and that's the greatest comfort in the world, that my daughter married a good guy. I could have really gone bad. But he's a great kid, and I'm just grateful. I look around and completely moved by the people that came. You know, I got a little lump in my throat when I saw Reba showed up, and I said, oh, hell, ain't that big a deal, she lives here. I saw Walter Miller, who helped me post those 12 years of the CMA Awards, and the great friendship, and more than anything, what we had that was so amazing was we had trust. The fact that we trusted each other was the greatest gift of all in getting to do that job. He trusted me that I wouldn't screw it up all the time. I would occasionally, but only every now and then. And it's a great friendship. Thank you, Walter, for coming out. To Tony and for coming out here and speaking. He mentioned that he recorded a lot of hits with me, and the truth is he recorded all the hits with me. All the hits I ever had were made with my dear friend Tony Brown. That's a great friend. My oldest pal Larry Fitzgerald, who walked these streets as a kid, got his start in this career. We've been together for him and Terry, and we've been together for 28 years on a handshake. And that to me is about as proud as I could be of anything I've ever accomplished, is to work with someone that's a gentleman, and someone that's honorable, and someone that's honest. That's the greatest feeling in the world. When I was told that this was going to happen, my first request was I hope I could be near my wife Amy, and they graciously have put us right next to each other. I think there's one star in between us, whoever that is. I'll have them hurt. I'm so grateful for that kindness. That's the best word I could use to describe our relationship. Is when you're treated with kindness, the rest of it pales in comparison. And the last 12 years of being treated kind have been the best gift of all. So thank you for being here. I I loved my years in Southern California. They were probably the most important years I ever spent because of what I learned. I was smart enough to take notice. I came out here in about '76 and I started seeing and hearing the greatest musicians I'd ever heard in my life. And they inspired me to be better. And they kept inspiring me to be better. And one friendship led to another friendship, one collaboration to another collaboration. And I've been lucky enough to build a career out of just being willing to have a conversation with somebody and be musical. I think as I look back on my career, the years I spent here were really amazing. I remember a 19-year-old kid walking these streets and looking at these stars. And, you know, the truth is, it never even entered my mind that would ever be a possibility. So I think that's probably pretty healthy. But I was out here, you know, loving hearing Chick Hearn call the Laker games, and Scully call the Dodger games, and you know, the whole time I lived down in Hermosa Beach, I was here for about 8 years. I tried as hard as I could to fit in, but they still called me a tourist the whole time I lived here. But I hold no grudge, and I'm grateful for the fact that I can call this beautiful part of the earth a home. It was a home for me for 8 years, and a great home for me, and I miss it. It's very humid in Nashville. I'm a big fellow, and I don't like that very much. But to everybody that came, you know, I can't thank all of you, but I see your faces, and I know that you're here because there's something about me that has moved you to be a friend. And that's the best feeling of all. So God bless. Have a great day in Southern California.